It's a new belt day. So today, I bring to you what I consider to be the Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. Let me try this again. Just dancing out of my way. Today, I want to bring to you to what I consider to be the Charlie Brown's Christmas tree of wrestling belts. Why do I say this? Is because the belt that I'm going to show you now, just like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree, all it needed was a little bit of love. And this particular belt also is a very beautiful belt that all it needed was a little bit of love to be prestigious. Dusty Rhodes intended for it to get a little bit of love, but it didn't happen. So today's belt review that I chose to get to show it the love it never really received is the NWA Western States Heritage Championship. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are an old school NWA fan, you might wonder what this is. Even if you didn't watch NWA wrestling until after 87, 88, and you watched the NWA main event on Sundays, you would always see this belt in the graphic in the rotation, though it was gone. For this title, I played the theme music that both Curt Hennig and Barry Windham used, even though Curt Hennig didn't hold this belt. There were only two holders of this championship. They were Barry Windham and they were Larry Zbyszko. I had this belt custom made. It is a little bit bigger than the original title. I also got red croc backing on it. I'll show that to you in a moment. But we're going to give the Western States Heritage Championship the love it deserves. It is beyond the Charlie Brown's Christmas tree of wrestling belts. So anyone who mentions the fact that it says Western States Heavyweight Wrestling Championship, and I keep calling it the Western States Heritage title, that's because it's what they called it on TV. Story goes, Dusty Rhodes, when he was Booker, him and Jim Crockett wanted to expand NWA out west. So they got this title, beautiful title, all the Western states that are right there. I know a lot of people will debate and argue the fact that though Texas is considered part of the West, it's pretty much like a Southwest or a Southern state. But anyhow, those are the Western states. There's some grapplers on here. There's the center plate and some nice designs. So on with my story. NWA wanted to expand out west. They had a lot of belts as it was. One day in 87, Barry Windham came on TV rambling about he's going to be in a tournament for a new title. Windham didn't even seem to even know what he was talking about. It was funny. It's like they told him, hey, do a promo on a tournament you're going to be in. A couple weeks later, he comes back on TV with a Western States belt. They said it was the Western States Heritage title. He said he beat Black Bart in the tournament. We never saw the tournament on TV. We only read about it in the magazines, and it was like, okay. And it had a cool name, the Western States Heritage title, so we went with it. Barry Windham held it for a while. He lost it to Larry Zbyszko, and the belt wasn't heard of again shortly after that. But the legacy is the fact a very beautiful looking championship belt came out of it. And I got it customized. The plate, center plate's a couple inches bigger than the original because I thought it deserved to be a little bit bigger than the original. It's on 24 karat gold plating. Why a belt like this? Because it's the Charlie Brown's Christmas tree of belts, so I thought give it a little bit more love. And the original wasn't red or did it have croc backing, but again, Charlie Brown Christmas tree treatment. Not only did we give it a red backing, we gave it the croc. And PETA people know it's not real crocodile skin, but it sure looks good. And this is my review on Umair Umi's unofficial Western States Heavyweight Championship belt. So just wanted to give you what a shot of the belt is. Around the waist, Western States Heritage Championship. And that will about conclude this belt review. Umair Umi once again did a great job with this championship belt. Again, a lot of people don't know what it is, and yes, I am aware before anyone comments. I know they brought the title back pretty close to this design regionally out west currently. I see that, I know this, but I'm paying homage to the classic. Again, the Charlie Brown Christmas tree of championship belts, the Western States Heritage title. Until the next review, God bless. Love deep. And there are more belts to come. Thanks, Umair. Great job, man.